Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today's video, I got this huge, gigantic box from GameStop. So I went on kind of a spree. They had some deals going on. I believe it was the collectible deal. So I got every single one that I have in here. I don't remember how much it was, but it was like 9% or $9 per pop. So I had to take advantage of it. And then it was the whole set that I really wanted for a long time. So everything's in here. So I cannot wait to open everything up. And this is what's protecting all my pops and all that in here. I gotta get everything up. I actually thought I was gonna receive this box a while ago, or it was gonna take a long time for me to receive this, but it actually came faster than I thought I was gonna receive something else. So it's pretty crazy. So here is the first few things that I got up in here. Some of them have pop protectors and then some don't. I don't know why. Like this, for instance, is a beautiful 6-inch. This is Maruder as Demon Dog from Inyuasha. So it was definitely one I definitely wanted. When they first announced this at Toy Fair, I was like, yo, that looks sick. And I definitely need it. So here it is right here. He looks absolutely badass, as you guys can tell from the inside. Move the camera just a little bit. But man, this looks crazy. Holy crap. So there's that. We're just gonna get along because, like I said, there's a lot in here. And luckily I pulled out the one that goes with him. This is actually Shishimaru. So here's like the regular version of Shishimaru. Looks actually cool. I'm not gonna be honest. I'm gonna be 100% honest. I don't really know much about Inuyasha, but now I'm definitely gonna have to watch it. They kind of dinged up the back a little bit right here, so that kind of sucks. Here it is again. Man, that sucks. But hey, whatever. I don't really complain about pops like that anymore. A while ago I would have been pissed, but whatever. So here is one. I'm gonna say that one. There should be, I think, one more to go with him. Actually, not really. I think I already pre-ordered those two for that line. Or not pre-order, I picked them up. None of these are pre-orders. But here was one that I definitely needed. Was Persona 5 Fox. Like, the fact that they made Fox is freaking real. He is a GameStop exclusive. You guys know how much I love Persona. And when they first announced it, I was like, yo, I gotta pick him up. So I am gonna take this one out of the box. So you can get a better shot at him. He comes with a stand. So that's pretty awesome. I don't know if I should leave it because I unboxed all my Persona pops. I still have some in box, but normally I would buy two, but this time I only bought one. So here he is right here. It absolutely looks sick. Fox is definitely one of my favorite characters in Persona 5. He's actually pretty cool. So I like that. So there's Fox. Trust me, guys, this is a lot of pops. You guys haven't seen that much pops on this channel for a really long time. And the reason why I'm not showing off these right now is because this is a whole set. So I'm trying to get everything else out before I show off the whole set. Okay, yeah, I did. So here's the other. Yeah, this is Inyuasha. So I knew there was another one, so I did buy all three. So that's pretty cool. These pops are actually really badass. Oh my god. Holy crap. These are amazing. Like I said, I'm not too familiar with the anime, but man, I'm gonna have to watch it. It's crazy because I was on um, eBay and I seen this convention that it was a badass. It was actually on Inyuasha. His figure, his like a convention exclusive, was going for $175. I was tempted to pick it up. I didn't pick it up, but I was really tempted because even though I don't know much about the anime, the figure looks badass, and it had to be a limited time exclusive because for it to go for $175, I don't know if that's a good price for it, but it looked badass. So I probably could have picked it up. Alright, so there is that. So now it's on to this whole set. And I do have other things on the side of the box as well. So, but the reason why I'm not showing them off right now is because, god darn it. Oh man, unfortunately I bought two. So, I guess I can leave one out of box. Damn. Silly me. Oh, I'm gonna leave this Fox out of box and put the other one back with the other ones. So here are some of the Yu-Gi-Oh pops that I picked up. The first one is Yagimoto. I don't know what I just said. Yugimoto. Here is from Yu-Gi-Oh, and these Yu-Gi-Oh pops were absolute must. I did had the obelisk. If you guys hear they're cutting the grass outside, there's nothing I can do about that. But I did have the obelisk pre-ordered, but they kind of pushed them back, I believe, till July. And I believe the Hot Topic, the other Cypher, I believe Cypher, they talked about it not being like they canceled it. And I really hope that they didn't cancel it because that would suck. I would love the Egyptian gods. And that would suck tremendously if they canceled it. But here is the Yugi, I don't know, Yugimoto. Oh my god, why am I... Yami Yugi is the other version of him. And I thought I did pre-order that one. Anyways, here he is right here. He actually pretty cool. I love that he has the cards. There's nothing on the cards, but that would be pretty cool if they put like the Dark Magician in the card. That would be pretty cool. But here is Yami Yugi, so he looks pretty cool. Love the fact that they did that. The next one is my boy, Joey Wheeler. Oh man, I love Joey. Joey's one of my favorite in Yu-Gi-Oh! So enthusiastic. Joey has the absolute one of the worstest decks in Yu-Gi-Oh! But I respect him. I give him a chance. And for you diehard Yu-Gi-Oh fans, you guys know Joey had the worst deck in Yu-Gi-Oh. I probably triggered some people with that, but here is Joey out of box. Actually looks pretty cool. I do like the J's that he's rocking. I'm not sure they're Jordans, but here he is. Looks like Joey. It's kind of hard to get Joey off in pop form. But when you look at this, you just picture Joey, so that's pretty cool. Then, the one that had me excited when they showed them off, I was like, oh my god. Oh my god. He is the one, the only Pegasus. Maximilian Pegasus is his full name, but I call him Pegasus. Looks absolutely crazy. I kind of wish they did the eye a little bit better. So, if you guys don't know what the eye is, it's a piece, Egyptian piece that lets you have, I guess, superpowers inside the game. I don't know how it works, but he gets so this eye lets him, I guess, see what happens next. So I don't know. It's a whole story. I'm not gonna go down each and the whole damn history on Yugi, but this is actually pretty cool. I love this pop already. Pretty cool to see Pegasus. Love the hair. The hair is just flowing down. Looks absolutely sick. Last but not least, here is Red Eyes Black Dragon. Oh my god. This is absolutely crazy. I thought, you know what? I think Exodia. Where is Exodia? I'm gonna have to look at my receipt because I for sure put Exodia in my cart. Matter of fact, actually no. Damn, that sucks. I'm gonna have to go back on there and get Exodia. But here is Red Eyes Black Dragon. He might be on pre-order, so I'm gonna have to go online and check my account to see if he is on pre-order. But here is Red Eyes Black Dragon. Oh my god, this thing is sick. Oh man, I tell you, Funko does an amazing job when it comes down to dragons. If you guys hear the lawnmower, sorry, I know it's pretty loud. There's nothing I could do about that. But man, this is absolutely amazing. Holy crap! Look at the scales on it, man. When you look at this pop, and it's hard to pull it off. But when you look at this pop, you think just Red Eyes. It's just so badass. Oh my god, that is so sick. And Red Eyes is close. If you're not familiar, but you have heard of Yu-Gi-Oh before, Red Eyes is kind of like the smaller version of Blue Eyes. Everybody knows Blue Eyes, but Red Eyes was actually, whose monster was it? I think it was Seto Kaiba's, but he thought it was a weak dragon, so he ended up throwing it to Joey. No, he threw it on the floor. Joey picked it up, and it ended up being Joey's monster. So it's a little fun fact. There was another one that I wanted to show up. I don't know where it went, but we'll be right back. Here is one that I decided, because I am leaving all of my Yu-Gi-Oh pops out, and here is the Dark Magician. So the craziest thing is that from the original set, I didn't pick up any of them. So the original Yami Yugi, the Seto Kaiba, the Dark Magician Girl, or the Blue Eyes. I do have the Pop and Tea bundle Blue Eyes, but behind my dresser it actually fell, and I've been too lazy to look for it. So, and then would have to because I would have to move all the whole pops and all that, and it's just gonna take too much time. So I said whatever, it could just stay back there as long as I know it's back there. But eventually when I do find them, I'll take them out. But here is the Dark Magician. Pretty cool, man. When they announced they were coming out with the Yu-Gi-Oh pops, I went absolutely crazy, because you guys know how much I love Yu-Gi-Oh. So this is absolutely nuts to see them. So that is all of my Yu-Gi-Oh pops. I'm not done. I am not done. So give me a second. Well, like I said, guys, I wasn't done, and I sure wasn't at all. So here is one that came out and I had to pick up. He is from Doom, the Marauder from Doom Eternal. You guys know this guy. If you go back and watch my review, how much I hated this. Was absolutely the worst part of that game, was to face this guy, because this guy was real hard to counter. He just destroyed you. It don't matter which difficulty you played on. He was absolutely the worst part of Doom Eternal. But He's so badass that I had to pick him up. He's gonna go nice against my Doomslayer, which I don't know where my Doomslayer is. So I'm gonna have to go look for him. Matter of fact, I actually have no idea where my Doomslayer is at. But here he comes with this axe. Looks absolutely crazy. So I'm gonna have to put all those things together. And last but not least, out of this whole thing was the one, the only Lemillion. I had to pick him up. When they said they were making this Banpresto, I was like, oh my god, holy crap! He went up for pre-order on GameStop, and I picked this bad boy up. I cannot believe it. I keep saying pre-order. He's not technically pre-order when he went in stock, but he is another one that I decided to pick up. You guys know I love me Lemillion. Togata. So I am gonna put all these things together. You guys know how it is. We'll be right back. Okay guys, here is the Marauder. He looks absolutely amazing. Look how sick he looks. The axe that he's holding is absolutely amazing. I got it down because if I just put it up, the camera is not gonna show. But I love the horns. I love just how accurate, his armor looks. You got the skulls going around his legs. That looks absolutely amazing. Even the axe looks pretty cool. He got all the weird symbols on the axe, as well as there's a skull at the end of the axe. He went crazy with this figure. He's like, yo, you want a sick, badass Marauder? Well, here he is, just as badass as the game. Here's the back as well, and he is pretty flexible. Like, this guy, you can mess around with this figure, get some crazy poses off with him. The torso as well, really flexible, as well as the head. You could put him in all kinds of crazy poses. Just look at that. Just like, oh my god, this thing is crazy. Now you would think that with the arm, with the shoulder pad, that it would stop him from moving around all crazy, but actually don't. So there's actually a piece underneath it, so it's not over the shoulder, so it's not blocking his arm pad. So I mean, it's not gonna make him go all the way up, but it's enough just to get some crazy poses off as well. The foot as well. You just gotta mess around with it. Man, this figure is badass. I absolutely love it. And to put him up against I was gonna say Spawn. To put him up, I mean, he looks like he could face Spawn, as badass as he is, but put him up against the Doomslayer is gonna be absolutely amazing. But that's about it with this figure. So let's get on to Lemillion himself. 俺はミリオンを救う。
汚らわしい病人は治療してやる。苦しんでる子を悲しませない。世界よ。Last but not least, here is Miro Togata from My Hero Academia, aka Lemillion. The reason why he calls himself Lemillion, because he vows to save 1 million people. But it's a dumb concept, but hey, whatever, you take it how it is. He is one of the most badass characters on My Hero Academia, and like I said, when he went live, I had to pre-order. I love how Banpresto just makes it. I mean, you could tell it's polystone, but it just feels badass. It looks badass. The cape was kind of hard to put in because if you guys are familiar with Banpresto, you have to, they leave holes. The figure don't come completed, so it's just like 2-3 pieces that you got to put together, as well as the stand and this piece that's holding up the cape. You really don't need that, to be honest with you. The cape holds up perfectly by itself, but you can put it to where, you know, however you want it to have his cape basically flowing off. But man, I love the stillness as well. You could just tell Togata looks pissed off, like he's getting ready to battle somebody. He looks absolutely amazing. I love how they did his hair as well, you know, his chest. I mean, his suit is pretty much generic. There's not really much to it, as you guys can tell, just a couple colors, but the colors do flow off of him as well. Here's the back, even though, like I said, there's not really much to him. Besides, I kind of wish this part was like more goldish. So I kind of wish they did like a excuse me, metallic kind of paint, but I just take it how it is. I do know he has another Banpresto, so I might pick that one up as well whenever they release that. The biggest one, Banpresto, I can't wait for is the Endeavor and the All Might Weekend whenever they decide to release that one. But that is all for this figure. So hey guys, so once again, that was the huge haul. This is all the figures I picked up. So the clip actually stopped by itself. Unfortunately, it got lost, so I wasn't able to save that. But that's the end of this video. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. See you guys later.